You are now tuned into another episode of Black Girl Den Podcast brought to you by Alicia's Productions. But first, I wanted to announce that I am doing something special for December. We are doing Den and Chill, and we are watching Girlfriend Season 1. Every Sunday night, we will be having a discussion of 3 episodes. So if you are interested in joining us in December, make sure to go to our Instagram and sign up through Eventbrite. I will be sending the link so that we can all meet and chat about girlfriends. I'm so excited to be with my homegirls, and hopefully you share it with your friends and bring them in so we can just have a good time and talk about girlfriends. For more information, follow us on Instagram at the Black Girl Den Podcast, TikTok, and Facebook. Okay, just one more thing before we get into the episode. Last but certainly not least, if you are in Louisville, Kentucky, or you want to come to Louisville, Kentucky, we are hosting a Girls Miss 90s game night where you get to dress in 90s attire and you get to bring your favorite childhood game that you like to play. We're going to be playing games, having fun, drinking cocoa, and having great conversations. So that is also free for you. Make sure you get your tickets on Eventbrite. You can go to the Instagram as well to get your ticket. I hope to see you there. And definitely share with your friends if you're in the Louisville area. If you're not in the Louisville area, though, you can still come. Just take that drive or that flight. Let's get into the episode. Hey, homegirls. Welcome back to another episode of Black Girls Den Podcast, where we kick back and talk all things womanhood in the den. I'm your host, Alicia. This is a special episode because it is our 50th episode and our Thanksgiving episode. So I'm so grateful for all the downloads, guests, and most importantly, the community that we are building in Louisville and surrounding areas. Shout out to the online community as well. So this episode is where GQ meets Thanksgiving. I have some announcements to share, but first, let me introduce our special guest, Cheryl. She is a mother, author, and advocate for fitness and mental health. So let's give her a big Black Girls Den welcome in the comments. Woo, welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Do you have anything else you want to share with people? Or did I forget anything or anything you want them to know about you?
Well, like I said, I'm an author. I am a mother of one, a teenager, and I'm excited to be here. I do love fitness because that's how I mold into the person I am now. Mm-hmm. And I do love my spiritual faith also. So it's just that guidance that keeps me grounded.
Yes, love that. So before we get into today's episode, I have to shout out all the denmates who came to Thanksgiving. It was an amazing time. Glad everyone had so much fun. In December, I'm hosting a Girls Miss game night with 90s theme, and everyone's going to just bring like their favorite childhood game. So that is on December 20th, and if you follow us on Instagram, you're going to get more information. But it's at 5 p.m. and it's at Locals Pub Pizza, and so it's for all my Louisville denmates. Okay, we're going to see what we can do about the virtual denmates. All right, but also in this next month for December, we'll be doing a throwback TV show where we watch Girlfriends or the Parkers. I don't know which one yet. But every Sunday in December, we'll be having a virtual dinner at 6:30. We'll be eating and chatting about the episode. So I would love for you all to join. The link will be in the bio with all the information on Instagram. So, if you want more details, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you want to see us, you can watch us on YouTube, right? But I'm so excited for that. So make sure y'all check that out. If you've been around for a while, every 10 episodes we do something with pop culture. So that's why this episode is inspired by GQ. Their episode is called 10 Things They Can't Live Without. So I decided to spin it and say 5 things we can't live without, and then 5 things that we're grateful for because it's Thanksgiving. And so that's going to be the 10. So yeah, it's always been a little twist, but let us know in the comments what you're grateful for, if you even watch GQ episode or not. So yeah, we're going to get into our little first this or that, which is there's going to be a Thanksgiving edition. We usually play that game sometimes to start it off. So you're going to say which one you like. I'm going to say it too, but that's kind of what we're going to do. So turkey or ham?
Turkey, because I don't need ham.
Oh, I love ham, so I'm going to say ham. Mashed potatoes or sweet potato casserole?
Sweet potato casserole.
Mashed potatoes for me. Stuffing or mac and cheese?
I gotta go with stuffing because, once again, I can't do dairy.
Oh, okay. Mac and cheese is me. Like, who is making the mac and cheese? That is so important. Pumpkin pie or pecan pie?
Pecan pie.
Okay, I'm going to say, I don't even eat pie, so I'm going to say no pie. Rolls or cornbread?
I like some good cornbread.
I'm going to say rolls because I feel like cornbread is like any Sunday. I feel like rolls, them special type of rolls, are for like Thanksgiving. Do you prefer a big family dinner or an intimate gathering?
I really like more of an intimate gathering because it's very close-knit. I don't really like to be overstimulated with a whole lot of people. And it's very simple, just doing intimate because, you get just the close-knit people.
That one's hard because I do like big family dinners because being around a lot of family is cool. You only see them like once a year. But I can see intimate too because it's just like a couple of people you just got to deal with. That was really hard for me. But I might go more intimate. Watching football or movies?
That's a hard one because I do like a good football game. And I don't know, I'm kind of in between both of them. So I probably would go with a good movie.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a movie because I don't know what's going on in that football field. Okay. Cozy sweater or dressy Thanksgiving?
Give me a nice cozy sweater because sometimes I don't want to dress up.
Yeah.
I just want to feel cool because we're going into winter. I want a cozy sweater.
I feel like y'all know what I'm going to say because we're always cozy in the den just by the outfits. It's cozy over here, okay? I did used to dress up for Thanksgiving like when I was younger, if that makes sense. But like, dressing Thanksgiving is cute if you're like doing something. But if I'm just at home, I'm like, yeah, let me just be comfortable. So, yeah. Leftovers all week or fresh meals every day?
I go with leftovers because sometimes I don't want to cook. And that's how it was after I cooked. It was leftovers for a whole week.
Yes, I'm doing leftovers for a week too, especially if it's good. I'm definitely doing leftovers. And then the last one, do you want to host or do you want to be served?
I want to be served. I don't want to host. I don't want to host because I want to clean up.
Definitely. I don't mind hosting, but I don't want to do all the cooking. I do not want to do all the cooking. I'll be like, you can have it here, and everybody bring their food. Being served is cool, but I think being served is cool. It just depends on where it's at. But yeah, that's what I would say. So y'all let us know in the comments which ones y'all would choose. So yeah, all right, let's get into our first topic, which is Den Diary. So you're going to say 5 things you're grateful for, and then I'm going to say my 5 top episodes since this is the 50th episode. So I'll let you go first and say what you're grateful for.
5 things I'm grateful for. First thing first is waking up every morning in my right mind. Because a lot of times we get so drowned into everything else. So waking up, having breath in my body. Second will be my spiritual adopted and a birth family. I really like having a little person, well, a little big person, because now she's a high schooler. It's like so amazing because she grew up with me, and still being able to like look at the journey of all my friends. Let's see. The third thing I'm grateful for would be just shelter because we have a roof over our head. We don't have to really want for a whole lot. The fourth is being able to keep my beauty and my fitness because having a trainer that keeps me accountable really keeps me grounded. And my beauty, I have a person I go every couple of months, well, not couple of months, every 4 weeks that she keeps my beauty all the way together. So just having those 2 things is important. And like what we're going through now, food and running water is like something we don't take advantage of every single day. So food and running water, plus having your 6 senses, eyesight and hearing, it's very valuable to me too. So that's my 5 things I'm grateful for.
I love that. What's your like beauty care? When you're talking about you get like your hair done and stuff like that?
My hair done, and then also I put beauty and fitness together because being able to have my trainer that always keep me grounded, that gives me that accountability, but also, yes, I get my hair done, but also she's like when I have something going on, she's like my main stylist. Like, hey, what are we wearing? What are we doing? Where your earrings are at? So it's just that accountability. It's like my sister, but also my hairdresser. So she's like I call her my sister mom.
She's been doing your hair for a while?
At least we going into 4 years. So every single style that she has done, from the simple thing of just braiding my hair to now going to this lock journey. So it's been a really valuable amount of time because I've been with both of them almost 4 years. When I had them with 4 years and my trainer would be 4 years in June.
Okay, so you're grateful for your trainer and your, I call it beautician. Was it hard to find your trainer or was it easy?
It was when one person left. She was the one that came and stepped in, and it was through like crunch. So I started for the 90-day kickoff, and one left, and she came, and she's been like just that one after that. So I never let her go, and it's like, wow.
Okay, that's good. So I love that. So yours is just like being grateful for everyday things and like not taking advantage of anything that you have. So
yeah,
that's good.
It's simple things that we don't like. You wake up one day, it could be gone from you. So
that's true. That's true. So I'm gonna spin it because it's the 50th episode. I'm gonna say my top 5 episodes. And I hope these are in order, but they're really kind of not. But it's just my top 5 episodes. So the first one is Giving Yourself Grace. I did that episode and with Ebony, and it was just really about like your life and maybe not turning out how you expect it to be. And so it's just trying to remind women to give themselves grace about navigating this life. Like, this is our first time being on this world. So if things don't happen, just keep on trying and, navigating that. So that one was good. The 40 under 40 episode, I thought that was good because I was able to give flowers to women who actually encouraged me on my media journey. So that one was really good. A couple of them actually seen them. Lovey seen it. Dana seen it. Niecy Dennis, I don't know if Natural Niecy's seen it. And then of course Issa Rae, like she's probably not going to see it, but I just shouted her out because she was good too. And then how to use ChatGPT to plan your goals. As much as technology and stuff is going on, and it's just like something to help, like when the two worlds collide, technology and just like navigating in the space of like the future and stuff like that. So that one was a really good episode to just kind of see how we can chase our dreams. And then Date 'Em All Sis was just a fun episode about dating. It was about like spooky season, and I just thought it was funny to talk, but to also know like when dating that you have to kind of collect data and like don't always put your eggs in one basket, like all one basket. And that's in relationships, but it's also in career, jobs. It's all across the board. Like don't put your eggs all in one basket. And then the last one was the struggles of dating as Black educated women. Those were 2 parts. We did one with Honest Conversations with Aaliyah and Kiana, and then just on our own. And those actually got a lot of views. And so I think that it's relatable and people can, relate to it honestly and just talk about navigating single womanhood. And I think that these are really like 5 episodes that really show the value of the podcast. And so that's kind of why I chose those as my top 5 episodes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Our next topic is going to be the GQ inspired things we can't live without, but we have a twist with it. So the first one we're going to do is something comforting. What's something that you can't live without that's comforting?
I have to the comforting part is really my Bible.
Oh, okay.
Just because I read, like nowadays, I'm reading my Bible more than anything. So that's something that gives me comfort in the disappointment. It gives me comfort in knowing that sometimes my expectations are what I don't need, but then also because it's my Bible is my strength, but also with my Bible comes the mentors that come behind it. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. Like, I have so many supportive people in my circle that really are driven from things we talk about in the Bible in our day-to-day conversations. So that's one thing I probably couldn't live without, that really is the head of everything.
Period. I'm going to go on the other spectrum. I'm going to say something comforting for me that I can't live without is my bed. Because, child, I be in the bed. Okay, it's so comfortable. I feel like it's comforting. I just be tired. I be laying in it. I be asleep. It's cozy. So I feel like it's very comforting. It gives me great night's sleep. So, yeah, I would say that. Something that keeps you creative.
I like playing on my laptop.
Okay.
And as playing on my laptop, I started getting visions on what I want to be at and what I want to do. Mm-hmm. So it's like just playing around with various ideas by just sitting on my laptop and knowing that the whole world is sitting on this laptop with the internet going around.
Mm-hmm. Something that keeps me creative, I would say this podcast. The podcast keeps me creative. I always got to think of ideas, think of episodes, research and see what's going on, listening to other podcasts, trying to figure out how to promote, how to market. So I feel like this keeps me very creative, thinking about episode ideas, TV shows to talk about. So actually, I would say the podcast, honestly. Something that makes you feel confident could be like something beauty.
Yeah, I was going to go that direction. Confidence. Two things is my videos that my trainer does as we are working out. Mm-hmm. To see the muscle build up, but also my hair. So it's like that, kind of like that beauty meets fitness type of era where I'm not getting really bulky, but I'm just seeing the confidence in the work that's being pushed out, but also in my hair, because I see my hair look good, I feel good, I'm working out, I know I did what I was supposed to, and I stay consistent.
Yeah. I knew he was going to say beauty urbanism. I had a feeling. I was like, I think she's going to say it. Something that makes me feel confident. This is actually a really good one. I don't really know when I think about beauty. I was like, lip or something like that. I think of maybe clothes, maybe like my wardrobe makes me feel confident, because when I look good, they say when you look good you feel good, and so when I can get dressed up like with some cute clothes, that makes me feel confident and just like ready to attack the day. So that's what I would say about that one. Something that keeps you grounded.
More than anything, it's my affirmations keep me grounded. And just being able to really show up, on my day-to-day, like everybody knows me as that person that I can always talk to. So being able to share wisdom keeps me grounded, and also keeps me, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not healthy, but it keeps me feeling like I'm giving something else, like pushing it out. So that's why I like keeping me grounded, is knowing that I can brighten up somebody else's day by just being in their presence.
Okay. I feel like something that keeps me grounded is, I don't know if it's like moral compass, but in a sense of like something that keeps me grounded is just like, I guess I would kind of pair with like faith and stuff like that. Like that keeps me grounded, as in like day to day, just kind of like bringing it back. Because I would love to say I journal, but I don't journal as much. I have affirmations, but just talking to myself and thinking about, okay, like when I think about ideas, or if I have thoughts on my down, I'm like, okay, what would this look like? What do I do? So I would say that keeps me grounded, and just like kind of knowing like where I'm supposed to be at is my moral compass and like my faith and different things like that. That kind of keeps me grounded and not to go like wow. And the last one, something that connects you to gratitude or love.
The biggest thing is I am a very compassionate person, so I give my gratitude on being able to show people that they are important. And that's like the work that I like to do, is showing up and saying, I appreciate you. Because sometimes they don't hear it. And just showing that, hey, somebody cares about you when you don't think somebody does. Or like, just, that's the person I am, the compassionate person. So that's what gives me gratitude every day. And because that's, hey, first thing of the Bible is love. So it's just to show love, holding the door, walking in somebody's presence and just showing them that somebody cares. Thank you for a wonderful conversation. Thank you for thinking about me. So it's like giving out that gratitude, just like a thank you in a moment of gratitude. I'm also thankful that you're in my life, because gratitude is always thankfulness.
Okay, that's good. I would say something that connects me to gratitude or love. I would say being able to, kind of like what you were talking about earlier, like what you're grateful for, like having a house, having a car, like having a job. Like I feel like that connects me to gratitude. It's just like being grateful that I'm not on the street, okay, that I can afford, like food in my refrigerator. Like I do have a job, because so many people don't have that stuff. So I think that's something that connects me to gratitude, is just being able to be grateful for the things that I have in my life, and knowing that everybody doesn't have it, and just being able to be grateful to be able to have those things: car, apartment, job, family, friends and stuff like that. So I feel like that's something that connects me, like being grateful for that is something that I think of. So yeah. Do you have, like, what's the most, I would say, in 2025, because that's what we're in, what's the most thing, or what's the, I don't want to say the most, but like maybe what's the top thing that you are grateful for within this whole year? That's what I'm trying to say.
The biggest thing I really am grateful for would be, it's gonna sound a little crazy, but realizing the process of disappointment, because even in the midst of my disappointment, I was able to really see how much people care about me in that aspect to support me. And that out of everything, because everything didn't go as planned, but the life that I'm seeing after the fact is just like, oh, okay, I'm able to sleep more. I'm able to show up for my daughter more. I'm able to appreciate people's kindness. I'm able to go places and do things and not load in my plate and say, hey, how can I fix it in here? So the moment of gratitude is really looking at the disappointment, but also looking at the behind the scenes on being able to sit down with my daughter at night, being able to see what's going on with her, being able to look at the support of a lot of my people behind me. So even in a moment of I thought it was so bad, it's just seeing how much I still have to have my faith behind it. So even in the midst of it, I'm really starting to realize that there is a purpose behind it, and it's like looking at the purpose, like, oh, okay, that's what you're doing for me. That's how I can say people are supporting me. That's how I can say how I can be there for my daughter. That's how I can say I can show up at this time. That's how I can be, I got this message for you. This is what I can give to you. So yeah.
Okay. I would say the thing that I'm most grateful for this year is it's a lot of things that happened this year behind the scenes. So I feel like just learning maybe kind of like how to prioritize myself. Because of course, like, I'm single, no kids, but that doesn't really mean, just because you're single, no kids, doesn't mean that you know how to prioritize yourself and your needs. Like, you could still be a people pleaser, or you could just, put work like above everything and stuff like that. And so just being grateful to learn, like, okay, let me step back and let me prioritize myself. Let me pour into myself, because I pour into so many people, not even knowing that it could be people, but just pouring into so much in general, like pouring so much into work, pouring so much into podcasting. Like, this takes a lot of work. So knowing that, like, I need to step back and like just trying to see how I can pour into myself more. I started doing solo dates again this year. I haven't done it in a long time, but every month this year I've been trying to do a solo date. So I have 2 more. I'm really trying to do a solocation, but we'll see how that goes. So I really feel like just learning how to pour into myself and to kind of seeing what I need to do, seeing where I can figure out like how to grow personally and professionally and stuff like that. So really just being like pouring into myself and just kind of chilling. Sadly, like, I wasn't able to travel as much as I really wanted to, because, funds is not funding all the time. But then it's like, okay, I'm sitting back and I'm just like, okay, like, what do I want to do? Like, how do I want to process this, or how do I want to go forward with doing things like that? So I'm still working on trying to figure out how to pour into myself and kind of like what I need. But I feel like something I'm grateful for is just learning it and just taking the initiative to even do solo days, to even try to figure out like, okay, do I want to learn, like, do I want to learn how to play piano, or do I want to, like, what do I want to get back to doing for myself? So I feel like that's something that I'm grateful for, to be able to kind of see that I needed to do that, to pour myself more, and trying to figure out steps to figure out how to pour into myself more. And that's the part that I need to figure out. But yes, so that's what I would say. And then to your point, you were saying that I feel like yours was really, really good when you were talking about like being disappointed. Because I feel like so many times, like in life, that's a true feeling, being disappointed. And I feel like it's so hard for sometimes people to know how to be grateful and to be thankful when they feel like things don't go their way and they're disappointed. Do you have any like advice or like tips for people who may be going through that now?
So for me, it's so raw. And there was, like I say, I have a spiritual mother, and she's, like I said, she's on my birth month, but she's my minister mother. And as soon as I told her, she gave me some scriptures, and straight off the bat. But then also in the midst of it, it's like, okay, so preparing for the comeback, what is it going to look like? Is this your direction and your path? That was one thing that I'm still trying to search myself. Direction and path. Is this really for me or not for me? And you have to sit down like, okay, so is there something I could have done? Or is there something I need to revisit? Or what is next? Then you start writing down all the various things, and that's where you start to pick up the pieces in the disappointment. And it's like the disappointment is preparing you for greatness. So you can't sit in it. You gotta learn how to move in it. And then how do you move in it is gonna be your biggest breakthrough. Because you walk through it. It's just like kids learn how to walk. How many times you fall? You fall so many times, but it's like in our mind, like, oh, we're supposed to get this done at this time. And it's like, sometimes it's not that time. Sometimes it's preparing you for something else. Sometimes it's to advocate for change. Sometimes it's just trying to, what do we do to move? How do we move? Do you have to build your support system? What does your support system look like? Do you have people that are not going to make you feel bad about it or make you feel like, okay, I'm not babying you, but what's next? How do you progress? How can you take this ugly part and be able to open up that wound and start cleaning it to max it out where you need to be at? So the road that you have to do is first wake up one day and like, okay, so what's the change? Is this my path? What do I do next? You ask yourself those few questions. And after you ask yourself those questions, you go on, okay, so I didn't get my answer today. All right, what's next? Prepare for the change. Once you start getting that light bulb, like, okay, what's the change? You start sitting in the change. And then maybe that's where you're supposed to start a movement. Or maybe that's where you're supposed to This one you're calling, but then there's something else that comes, or somebody else that comes, because what it is about life is somebody else is going to be, you're supposed to be the person that's supposed to be somewhere for somebody else, or you're the person that you will come encounter with the person that needed to be in that space. Mm-hmm. So that's how it operates. And you have to really realize that maybe you're not supposed to be there, but you're supposed to be somewhere else, because somebody else is going to come and guide you. So you just have to understand that might not have been your purpose at the time. So then that's where you start investigating.
Okay, that was good. And so then they'll just have to take a next step and figure that part out. Okay, so that was good. Do you have anything else to say about being grateful or being thankful before we get into our last segment?
Being grateful is just I noticed that every day you have to start a day with gratitude, because starting your day with gratitude, you always see the other part of what it looks like. How did it look? What does it look like? And then that's how I start my day every day. It's a moment of gratitude. Mm-hmm. Waking up, open my eyes, oh, I'm still here. Nothing's wrong with me. And then, you start your day with that emotional, hey, you maybe don't have everything, but you have the ability to do what you need to do. And you just wake up and hey, today I will make sure I open the door for at least 4 people. And then, or today will be the day that I at least will buy somebody a drink or pay somebody's meal. Not so much as that, but it's you started intention on how can I show gratitude on the things that I have, even if it's a little bit. You just keep showing it up. That's how we gotta live our life, because you never know what you're gonna be doing to somebody else's day.
Yeah, I love that, being intentional to just kind of just showing kindness, basically. Mm-hmm. Kindness and just being nice. Well, yeah, because everything's hot now, so.
Yeah, just the whole point of being nice. You maybe don't have to buy somebody's meal, but you open the door for someone. Mm-hmm. It doesn't cost anything to open the door and say hello.
That's true.
Or good morning, or good afternoon. It doesn't hurt. All you gotta do is open your mouth and say good morning. If they respond back, hey, so be it. But if not, you didn't do nothing to anyone, because you might not see that person again. Mm-hmm.
Just what is the intention, and then maybe your impact, because your impact can also be good too. Just you just never know. So with that, so I like that. That's really good. Like that, be intentional, and then also kind of showing your gratitude through doing different things. Mm-hmm. So that's really good. Do you have something that you've done today that you could give an example of, or not really?
Today
or this week?
There's a couple things this week. One of the things is I always try to hold the door, and they do a couple of guys hold the door for me as I'm walking into the plant every morning. And this week there was a little boy that was behind me, and I was getting my gas, and I didn't even know that he had a cereal bar, because he got up this morning and did everything he was supposed to. I was like, can I pay for your items? He was like, yeah. So then I paid for that, because the biggest thing is the impact that you carry, even with someone so small, maybe 6 or 8. The impact that goes, because who knows what kind of day the mother was having. Mm-hmm. So something like that, a morning, if you start a morning on a good note, then the morning can get better. But then the other thing is, your morning might start out bad, but you have the option on making it better along the way. You don't have to ever stay in it.
Mm-hmm. I like that. That's really good. I'm trying to think if I did anything. I just let people go. I've been trying to be a little bit more kind of letting people get in front of me, but it'd be hard, okay? I don't have road rage, but it'd be hard. Okay, so this was our special episode for the 50th episode, Thanksgiving episode, and I wanted to end it with something kind of fun and creative. So for our outro, we're going to do, it's not really been cipher because we're not really going back and forth technically, but I'm going to give you a word, and then you just kind of give a one-line rap about it. So it's going to be a Thanksgiving edition word, okay? So I have a couple of ones. You can tell me if you want this one or not. Or you could choose, a different one. I have feast. See if you like that one.
I think I'm going to go with that one.
You're going to go with feast?
Yeah.
Okay, You got it?
Okay.
No pressure right now. If you don't have it, I can give you a second.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with it.
Okay.
All right. So we got feast.
Uh-huh.
Sitting in my house with my people. We eating a feast, and then we have 5 people over. Then everybody eat up everything. Then next thing you know, we have no food for next day.
I am cracking up. No food for next day. I am cracking up. I'm trying to figure out which word I'm going to use. I feel like it's either going to be, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do family or mac and cheese. Family or mac and cheese. I don't really know. But I'm going to do, which one sounds better? Family. I don't know. Family or mac and cheese. I don't even know what rhymes with mac and cheese. Okay. Do I want to do that one? I don't know. Now I'm under pressure. Okay, so we're going to end it. Let me think of a really good one to see what I want to do. Family. What rhymes with family? No. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. What rhymes with cheese? I picked the hardest ones. Let's do gravy. Okay. Which one did you do, feast? I don't eat turkey. Ham. Okay. Ham is not on here. Okay, let me do some. I think I'm gonna do ham. Let me think real quick. One line. Okay. Let's see. I like ham. Oh, I got it. Okay, let's see. I can't wait to eat some ham from my aunt Pam. Can't wait to eat some ham from my Aunt Pam. Chilling in the, chilling. I try to do a little extra. Chilling in the, I don't know if that's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, so can't wait to eat some ham from my Aunt Pam. Chilling in the living room. About to, I don't know the next part. Okay, that's not working, but that's gonna be my line. I'm gonna say, can't wait to eat some ham from my Aunt Pam. I tried to think of something else, but it didn't work. So let me know if y'all can do the rhyme better than me. I tried to do something fun so I can promote this episode. We'll see if this is shown though, because it didn't come to me really quick. It didn't come to me quick enough. I was trying to figure it out, but this is an unpopular opinion. I really don't eat Thanksgiving food like that. I'm really not Thanksgiving food girly. My holiday is really Christmas, so that's just my unpopular opinion. Which one do you like better?
I am. My Thanksgiving doesn't go as traditional, so I really like a good a good Christmas dinner. Keep it always simple. Open up gifts. That's like my favorite holiday. So I think I'm not really a Thanksgiving girly since I don't eat ham anymore.
Yeah, I'm really not a Thanksgiving girly. I mean, it's for the episode, but I'm really a Christmas girly. So we might try. I might try a different time for Christmas, but I'm really not. But I do think it's important to be grateful and thankful. But that's what the season is about. But also, I'm really a Christmas girl, so get me with the cozy Christmas, okay? So as we wrap up, I hope we ate that, okay? Maybe y'all eat it up, maybe y'all will. But whether you're listening to this on the day before Thanksgiving, if you're cooking, while you're prepping, or listening to it while you're eating dinner, I'm grateful for you all for listening and spending time with us. I'm grateful for you for coming to join the episode with me. I really appreciate it. But make sure y'all save y'all money this holiday, child, because things is expensive and times is hard. But definitely follow us on all social media platforms. Check us out. Stay in the den and, support us. But also I wanted you to share what you had going on. Because I know you're an author. I know you have journals, so I want you to tell the people what you have and shout yourself out.
So So I do have a book. It's called Mother of Teenager, and it is on Amazon. But also locally, my daughter will be performing at Burnett Avenue at the Christmas parade. Christmas program. Mm-hmm. It is on December the 21st at 9:11. And I don't think we do the 1 o'clock service. But if you're in the Louisville area, or you watch it on, on YouTube and Facebook, and it's Burnett Avenue Baptist. Mm-hmm. And for the most part, I think the mommy's going to perform, but we don't know yet.
Oh, okay. They do have a Christmas thing. I didn't get to go last year, but I have seen it. But yes, so if you are in town, come to Burnett or watch it online. But also December 20th, I'm doing a Girls Miss Game Night. Wear some cute, outfit, holiday festive. Come and play some games with the girls. It's gonna be a great 90s night. We're gonna have some hot cocoa and chill and have a great time. So, see, that's our season, okay? But if you like Thanksgiving, I ain't gonna shade you. Comment and let us know what you like better, Thanksgiving or Christmas. Sadly, I'm grown now, so I don't really get presents, But if someone was to bring it back, I would love to get some gifts. But yes, we upload every Wednesday at 12 p.m. on YouTube and anywhere you listen to your podcast platform. Same time, same place, every Wednesday. Hope to see you on the social medias or in the comments. Thank you again for coming and sharing your expertise, okay? And being grateful, period, okay? And showing Thanksgiving. So definitely, hopefully you enjoy this episode. Let me know your favorite, dessert or dish for Thanksgiving. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.